Hey guys, what is up? I am sorry for this being so late. It was a crazy day and a crazy week. Um, I'll explain in a minute. Uh, anyway, let's just get to the scores of last weekend. So we had T-Zone taking on me. T-Zone won 201.3 points to my 186.2 points. T-Zone's highest score was Drew Brees with 45.9 points. And my highest score was Ben Roethlisberger with 54.6 points. Next matchup, we had Team Greece winning a much needed win with a score of 170.6 to Team Madsen's 112.3 points. Team Greece's highest score was Andrew Luck with 54.5 points. And Team Madsen had Russell Wilson with 29.7 points. The next matchup, we had Bad Luck winning his first game of the season against Tyrod Taylor's. Bad Luck scored 172.7 points. That is simply amazing. Taylor's only scored 151.1 points. Bad Luck's high score was Baker Mayfield with 36.5 points. And Taylor's high score was Gubb with 35.9 points. Next matchup, we had Triple D winning against Team Putney, 208.2 points to Putney's 110.3 points. Triple D's highest score was Davis with 25.5 points, and Putney's highest score was Davis with 25.5 points, and Triple D's highest score was Matt Ryan with 38.2 points. Next matchup, we had Slow Morrow winning easily 158.7 points against the Truck, who scored 93.1 points. Morrow's high score was Ezekiel Elliott with 36.7 points. And surprisingly, Trevor the Truck's highest score was the Steelers' defense and special teams with 22 points. I don't think I've ever seen defense be top scorer for a team. It's simply weird, but I'm pretty sure Trevor gave up on the season, so he doesn't have many guys playing. The last matchup of the weekend was Mike Vickenbox winning against Walls. 152.1 points to Walls' 127.1 points. Mike Vickenbox's high score was Trubisky with 56.4 points. And Wall's highest score was Tyreek Hill with 32.7 points. KC rolling on with a win this last weekend. Alright, so for Week 10 awards, we got the top scorer, which will go to Triple D with 208.2 points. The Underdog Award will go to Team Greece. He was supposed to lose by 5 points, and he won it by 58.3 points against Team Madsen. So that is phenomenal for Team Greece. The Teabag Award will go to Team Putney by losing by 97.9 points. Not his best week, but he will surely be bringing it next week. The Bench Champ Award will go to Trevor the Truck with 46 points left on his bench. Even though if he played that, he still would not have won. So, alright, who cares about him? Sorry, Trevor, if you're watching this. Alright, so let's go into the Week 10 standings. So in first, we got Team Greece, 8-2 with 1,759 points. In second, we got T-Zone with 7-3 with 1,920.8 points. In third place, we got Team Super J, 6-4 with 1,739.3 points. And fourth, we got Team Madsen, 6-4 with 1,543.9 points. That is a 200-point difference between the 3 and 4 spot in North. In Bad Luck, we got 1-9, 1,383.9 points. In 6th place, we got Tyrod Taylor's 0-10 with 1,288.6 points. I will get to him later. In South, in 1st place, we got Mike Viggenbox 7-3 with 1,690.6 points. In 2nd place, we got Walls 6-4 with 1,708.9 points. In 3rd, we got Slamaro 6-4 with 1,640.9 points. In 4th place, we got Team Putney 6-4 with 1,673.6 points. 5th, we got Triple D 5-5 with 1,629.2 points. And 6th, we got Trevor the Truck 2-8 with 1,122 points. Let's move. The playoffs started today. In 1st place, we would have Team Grease, who he did not move from last week. He would be taking on the 8th seed Team Madsen. Madsen went down 1 spot from last week. On the same side of the bracket, we would have 5th seed Walls, which going down 3 spots, against 4th seed Team Super J, who I went up 1 spot since last week. And on the other side of the bracket, we would have 6th seed Slomaro, who went up 2 spots from last week, versus number 3 seed T-Zone, who did not move at all. And in the 7th and 2nd place spot, we have Team Putney in 7th, moving down 3 spots from the loss last weekend. And the 2 spot would be Mike Vickenbucks, moving up 4 spots since last week. Alright, week 11 matchups. These are really important key matchups, really, that can switch around the playoff picture. Really key games. So the first game we would have Team Super J versus Team Mike Viggenbox. I'm supposed to win by 3 points, so it should be extremely close. It can go either way. I really hope I can get that win so I can hopefully stay up there as one of the top 4 teams. If I get pushed back 1 spot, that wouldn't really affect me. But hopefully I can pull a win out. Next game, we have Team Grease versus Triple D. Triple D is supposed to win this game by 2 points, which really helps Triple D into maybe getting into the playoffs. So it's a really key game for him. Next game, we have Tyrod Taylor's versus Slomaro. Slomaro is supposed to win by 60.9 points, about. So that should be an easy win for Slomaro. Next matchup, we have T-Zone versus Trevor the Truck. Easy win for T-Zone. He's supposed to win by 101.6 points. So he won't be going down in the rankings. A key matchup, I believe, this is one of the 2 keyest matchups of this week, would be Walls versus Team Madsen. Really, if Triple D wins, he could knock either of these teams out. Simple as that. So this should be another great matchup. Madsen is supposed to win by 3.3 points, so it's supposed to be extremely close. Another good game to watch. In our last matchup, we have Team Putney versus Bad Luck. Bad Luck is supposed to win by 7.8 points, which is really surprising. I kind of think it's to deal with Team Putney's lack of QBs. We'll get more on that after this next segment. Welcome to Jay's predictions for the playoffs. This is not personal based. This is off the projected scores for this next weekend, and as well as total points scored for each team throughout the regular season. So let's get right into it. So in first place, we would have T-Zone 8-3 with 2,100 and 15.5 points. I mean, he has an easy win this next week, so I'm pretty sure he's solid at the one spot. In second place, we would have Mike Vickenbox at 7-4 with 1,863.1 points. And you see here in third place, we have Team Greece 6-3 with 1,927.5 points. Even though Team Greece has more points, the top two teams go to the top one spot in each division. So you got number one in the North, T-Zone, and number one in the South, Mike Vickenbox. So that is why Mike Vickenbox is ranked higher than Team Greece. In fourth place, we would have myself at 7-4 with 1,914.8 points. Again, this is just projected. Things could really change if I were to lose and Mike Vickenbox were to win our match or any of the other matches. So this is just projected. In fifth place, we would have Slomaro with an easy win. This weekend at 7-4 with 1,836.9 points. It's pretty solid there. Heck, I would say I might drop if I don't win this match. So, yep. In sixth place, we would have maybe Team Madsen. Team Madsen is pretty much on the block. I would say if he doesn't win this next week, then it's really a no-go for him. That's also with if Triple D were to win against Team Greece. And if Team Greece wins that matchup, then he shoots up to first place. Which totally will help them in the long run with facing these teams. So in seventh place, I have Walls. He will be 6-5 with 1,859.3 points. Sorry for my handwriting. That is small. Walls is another person who can be on the chopping block if Triple D were to win and score more than he's projected. So Walls could be in the potential danger zone. And in eighth place, rounding out, would be Team Putney, who would be 6-5 with 1,823.4 projected points. Again, he's in the danger zone as well, because if Triple D were to win this week, he would be 6-5 as well, but with 1,799.7 points. That's really only 24-point difference than Team Putney in eighth place. Again, that's if Triple D was to win this next week. So, there you have it. There's my projected view. Alright, so for league news, I had an important poll that I sent out in the league. I know 7 out of the 12 people voted in it. It was whether for people to be able to trade with people who are already out of the playoff prediction. I got some positive feedback there. Thank you for everybody who voted. I did have one person complain really bad. Tyrod Taylor's Mac. He said some choice words that I did not really care for. basically called me a cheater. I myself am trying to make this league as fair as possible for everybody, so nobody really gets fucked. I knew it's a new kind of system this year. I'm hoping to maybe fix some things for next year. I did have to kick Mac out, and not be able to participate anymore in the league, just simply because he did not really get along with anybody too well in this league. I don't know, he had some anger issues, so I had to kick him out. I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. On the quarterback issue, I know Tyrod Taylor's had 4 quarterbacks. I was thinking about maybe asking you guys if we should let those 4 quarterbacks out of his team, just to put them in the waivers for whoever needs the quarterbacks. But in second thought, I kind of think that would be unfair to those people who had quarterbacks already and really thought everything through. So I didn't think that would be fair. So I won't do that. Trade deadline is this Thursday. I believe it's the 15th. Yeah, I think so. I know next year, hopefully, if you guys all decide to be in the league again, I'm probably going to move up that trade deadline just so we don't have any conflict like this again. Another thing is, next week I'll probably talk about it more, so I'll probably just end it now here quick. Think Nebraska's, I don't know who Nebraska's playing this weekend, but hopefully get another win. I know they played Illinois pretty well. I didn't watch it, but I heard it's a pretty good game, so that's great. Other than that, I don't really have anything. So, alright. Well, good luck to everybody this next weekend, and